Girl named Sue just walked in. Asked how my weekend was. I said it was great. How was yours? She goes, oh, it was okay. Except my brother passed away. I'm like, oh man, I felt so bad. So we started sharing stories about things. I talked about the guy who I never got to see again, who was stopping at DQ, and I talked about the guy who got his meatball wrap at my store, the last meal. And I was like, well, what was your favorite memory about it? And she goes, well, basically, I got out of doing dishes one time for a week at the house. It was my chore. I was responsible for it. But I got out of doing dishes for a week if I taught my brother how to dance. And I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, well, here's the thing. We only had one record in the house. Like, we always played that same record. And I taught him how to dance to it. She goes, but if any other music played, we found this out after the fact. He sucked at dancing. It was terrible. Horrible dancer. I'm like, no way. She goes, all right, well, here's one more. She goes, he had a car back in the day. It's called the Del Rey. I have no idea what that is. I'll probably link a picture or something. She goes, yeah, so he had this Del Rey and he couldn't afford the white wall tires because they were too expensive. Those were the thing back then. She goes, so he got these like stick-on sort of sticker things you could put on your tires to make them look like white wall tires. Yeah, they were great from a distance. They looked fantastic. And then he would drive down the highway and they'd be like flapping in the breeze and breaking off. And she goes, yeah, there wasn't exactly the greatest situation. She goes, he was a laugh though. I'm like, you know, I don't even know who the guy was. Couldn't even tell you who he was. But you know what? Stories like that that hit me right here, you know what? Those things matter in this world. Those are the ones that make people go, you know, I'm going to find the guy one day and if I'm sitting up in some heavenly space and it's my turn to go and do my thing, I'm going to find the dude who had stick-on white wall rim tires and didn't know how to dance that great to music other than that one record. I'm going to look him up. And what's going to happen? He's going to shake my hand and look him in the eye and say, you were a badass. By the way, his name was Jeff, just so you know.